Hi there, it's Tim Murphy here, and I have a great story for you. It's from the United Tales of America collection. These were created to inspire and unite kids everywhere, and there's one for every state in America. This is from New York. So you get yourself comfortable and I'll get started. But pay attention because there's a quiz at the end. This is the New York Nutterfly. My name is Patrick and I'm very old. I'm a leprechaun gent, and yes, I have gold. My people are magic, we don't age like you. Our babies are young at 102. I come from a land that is quite far away, but I visit New York every St. Patrick's Day. On one of these visits, I happened to meet a nutterfly, standing right out in the street. She was tiny like me, maybe 2 inches tall. She looked like a human, except she was small. "You're a leprechaun guy?" she asked loud and clear. I glanced around, nervous that someone might hear. She laughed at my worry and then shook her head. "This is New York. There's nothing to dread. The people are busy, they're rushing around. You could dance on the street, for they never look down." "And what about you?" I asked the young lady. "Are you pixie or gremlin or tooth fairy maybe?" "I'm a nutterfly, that is my clan. We like helping humans whenever we can." She smiled at me then and closed her eyes tight, unfurling her wings in the broad daylight, then took to the air with a butterfly's grace, but somehow I knew she'd be upping the pace. She turned around next and aimed for the sky and sped like a bullet, that young nutterfly. She flew at such speed I did not see her go, and in which direction I don't really know. I felt a bit lost just standing right there, and that's when a hazelnut fell from the air. And that was peculiar, it fell from the sky, for there were no hazelnut trees standing by. Remember, I'm tiny, only 2 inches tall, so I could be hurt by a hazelnut fall. And that's when it happened. I thought it was broken. The hazelnut cracked, and it started to open, just like the egg from a chicken or hen, but inside the nut was my nutterfly friend. "How did you do that?" I asked in amazement. "A good way to crash land a New York side pavement." "That's just the point," she said as she stood. "It's the best camouflage in this neighborhood." "And that is your name," I said, now understanding. "Butterfly flight, hazelnut landing." We sat down together and tried to learn more. Our lives were so different and fun to explore. The more that I listened, the more that I knew. The more that I learned, and our friendship, it grew. I asked how Nutterfly help. "In what way?" Her answer impressed me a lot, I must say. "We look out for humans, we watch what they do. Not just in the city, the countryside too. Changing green lights to red if I see a crash coming. I'll distract a dog if a runner's out running. But now there's a problem we did not foresee. They're taking for granted their health and safety. Even out walking, they're watching their phones. My flying's now hampered by newfangled drones." I looked at my nutterfly friend with her worry. "Is there any way we could slow down the hurry?" She shrugged her wee shoulders and said with a sigh, "They already know how the time whizzes by." I jumped to my feet when I thought of a plan. "The children can help us. I know that they can." I said to my friend, "Kids are fabulous readers. If we tell the children, then they'll be the leaders." "So you'd write a story for children to read?" She asked and she nodded. "Yeah, that's what we need." So that's what I did when we said our goodbyes. And this is the tale of New York Nutterflies. Grown-ups are too old and don't see anymore, so you must remind them it's fun to explore. And if you spot a creature with fabulous wings, clearing your walkway of dangerous things, it might be a nutterfly, wouldn't you think? So give her a smile, or maybe a wink. And all of those hazelnuts cast on your path, they're nutterfly landings she's done in the past. Get out of the house and enjoy nature calling, but always watch out for hazelnuts falling. That's it. That's the story of the New York Nutterfly. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you were listening, because now there's a quiz. Where do you think the word nutterfly comes from? How did the two become good friends? What can we do when a friend is sad? How can we help the Nutterfly? Okay, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed the Nutterfly. Maybe we should take her advice now and head outside to have some fun. Just remember to watch out for hazelnuts falling.